Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this amazing reading for King and Laina. You guys have requested and I am here to deliver. So let's get into it. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you, Spirit. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment. We'll have a nice little stack that's trying to come out. Comment and subscribe. Okay, so you guys have basically stated that they're back into the U.S. What is the energy? What's coming? What am I picking up on? So let's get into it. This card came face down, which just lets me know that this is yet to be revealed or felt or seen. It's coming, right? And so I always get this energy when it comes to these two, that someone is stepping outside of the relationship. I'm not shocked by this. Spirit says this is why she keeps the ball and chain on King as she does, because she knows how he gets down. People know who they're dealing with. And so she knows who she's dealing with. But there's a swirl of communication around sweet as a Georgia peach. Could be connected to the city, the state, Georgia. But there's sexual energy, creative energy, emotional energy. And it is, ooh, baby, it is juicy. Okay, it is like someone is in deep when it comes to this, like licking fingertips, juices are dripping. Okay, Laina. Spirit is acknowledging kindness, tender care, charm, beauty, flirtation, a delicious experience. And Spirit is acknowledging that this is going to create a dismantling of their relationship, there being King and Laina. Someone's coming up short in the area of communication. Also acknowledging that this feels like someone stepping on their heart. So either King to Laina or Laina to King. In that, Spirit says, side note, when this all unravels, she is going to spiral quickly. You ever seen someone fall down a set of stairs and never recover? She's going to spiral quickly and she's going to divulge a lot of information. We do see a wilted flower, meaning love is lost. And Spirit says it's just not written in the stars for these two. You'll never be the right person for the wrong person. Sending collective energy, love, and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Spirit is also acknowledging that one feels that this impedes upon their energy of success and their finances. Feels like they can't move forward. They don't have healthy boundaries. Not me, not me. I just knew it wasn't going to be me. Right? But you're also dealing, Laina, with someone who is dysfunctional, does not have emotional intelligence. This is just the energy that's coming through. This is the download. And so you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. This is not something that is uncommon for him to move in this kind of sporadic behavior. But Spirit is also acknowledging this is not something that you haven't seen. You've seen him do things as such. And it feels like energetically you've asked him, like, let's do this. Let's go get this. Let's get help. Like you're trying to be his ground, like his foundation, but you too need some assistance in that. It's like two hurt people trying to come together to heal, and it's nobody's job to heal you. It's your, thank you, Spirit, it's your job to heal you. But I digress. Spirit says there's arrogance, vanity, self-importance needing to focus, clear, cancel, and release. See, there's high and mighty energy here. Modesty is needed. Spirit is also acknowledging that we could be dealing with anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, in that this situation involves anxiety, sadness, fear, depression, and wanting to clear, cancel, and release it, but pushing it off. See, feels like, what does it say? I'll get around to it, like a vacation, like going away. I'll deal with it later. I'll deal with it later, because you don't feel like you have enough fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your belly to deal with it now, right? But the thing about it is, wherever you go, that's where you are. And so you have to turn around and face it. It's you. It's your choices, and your choices are a direct reflection of what you believe that you deserve. Okay. What you want is the white picket fence in the marriage and whatever. And Spirit is acknowledging it's a facade. It's not your truth. It's not your reality. And that's your business. I don't have no dog in this fight. I don't know, y'all. And so it is going to be raining cats and dogs if it hasn't already. This is going to be a temporary intensity, but the intensity and the reason behind it is for you to lay your burdens down, for you to find some sort of a sense of resolve within self, not within each other, right? This too shall pass, but it requires a release and a cleansing. I'm hearing that song. So we've come to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. See, someone is filled with pride and ego. And so where naturally someone would say, and I'm not saying that I'm lacking emotion and compassion in this. What I'm saying is it's okay to be, emotional and filled with all kinds of emotions when it comes to a breakup, but someone is holding on because they don't want to be proven wrong. They don't want the naysayers to say, I told you so. And it feels like, Laina, it doesn't feel like the grip is as tight when it comes to King. It feels like if you let go, he'd be like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so what is this energy around them coming back to the US? That's what you guys said. So this energy is again going to stir up this anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. It's going to stir up one having to take accountability and responsibility for their actions, stomping into this water to see themselves, to clearly see themselves, because they're star-crossed lovers. This is a toxic twin flame. This is a toxic tango. Okay. And so we do have this energy of communication. I'm seeing a lot of anger and pulling of people's clothes, like just upset, just angry, because it's not what you wanted. Okay. Things are not happening the way you wanted. That's your business. And this could be dealing with family, friend, passion. This could be platonic relationship or a business relationship involved as well. But this again puts the heart chakra in balance. There's imbalance, there's delays, and Spirit says there is monotony. This is a one-horse town. One needs to move on. It says one needs to branch out. Novelty is needed. Overcome this obstacle. You think the grass is greener here, but it's not. It's giving you nothing, right? Pride, ego, people-pleasing energy. So hop over this obstacle and return to your place of peace, strength, and resilience, right? Again, Spirit is acknowledging this trip is going to be very impactful to your relationship. I'm seeing trains crashing and derailing. There's something that you might not want to share, but you know it happened. And this is going to be very pivotal in your relationship, because higher intuitively, you knew this wasn't going to work out, but the heart wants what the heart wants, and the heart is holding on to choices and sexual energy, creative energy, and emotional energy. But beneath that is anxiety, sadness, fear, and depression. Okay. And that's the windy road that you've chosen. And at any moment you can get on a more straight and narrow path if you choose, but that's your business. King, how does he currently see Laina? Thank you. All right, he currently sees Laina as the big chop. So there's this energy is, so we do see the number 4, but this energy is layered, okay, in that there's a big chop. There's something that is going to be taken away. This could also acknowledge or just, give me a peek that she's going to be changing something about her that's going to feel very drastic. But origin, ego death, letting go, cut off, dismissal, growth over time, root causes, strengthening, starting over, productivity, split, starting over, maturity, development, new look, source change, humble beginnings, natural beauty. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we do get parenthood in reverse. 37 is significant. 10 is significant. In reverse, this card is acknowledging irresponsibility, adoption, child, away from loved ones, fertility issues, absent paternal figure, neglect, giving up, parental issues, unable to provide, single parent, drama, lack, biting off more than you can chew, and a lack of control. And I'm just reading from the book, you guys. And then in the middle of the deck, interesting, when it comes to her, we do get the polys in reverse. 35 is significant. There goes that third person in their relationship that I keep picking up on every time I read on you too. Conflicts, exposed, selfishness, trust issues, not working well with others, divided, monogamy, competition, jealousy, third party complications. It comes out every single time. Sending the collective energy, love, and light. This reading is alleged. And then how does Laina see King? Spirit guide, 45. 9 is significant. 45 is significant. Divine presence, spirit, guidance, messenger, ancestors, archangels, spirit animal, direction, trust, inner confidence, sense of self-awareness, protection, help, oversee, advisory, instructor, recommendation, tips, ideas, clues, answers to prayer, living dead, assistance, foresight. Interesting how she sees on the surface him as someone who is going to save her, guide her. And then number 7, we get the market. Interesting again. We do see this cell phone, looks like an Apple phone. It looks like she's recording something in this basket. Well, it's hidden in this basket, right? It's almost like she's watching him, but it's almost like it's camouflaged. And then we do see in the back tarot, invest. We have this dream catcher. Interesting. Self-investing. He's an investment for her. Investments, exchange, desires, market, property, away with words, trust, self-worth, sales, merchandise, advertise, energy exchange, shop needs, payment needs, treasures, personal efforts, getting what you want, buying and selling. This is how she sees King. Personality, profit, resources, prioritizing, value, trade, budgeting. And then, oh, interesting that this card comes out again, but this time how she sees him is upright. Whereas how he saw her with the same card was in reverse. Family, responsibilities, discipline, single parent, adaptability, safety, nurture, morals, provide, motherhood, childhood, fatherhood, control, support system. Interesting. It feels like she's like, and no tea, no shade, that's her business, but it feels like he would never. Me? Not this, not me. He would never. That's the energy that's coming through. Okay, so they're in the U.S. What's the energy for Laina and King? Thank you. See, it just keeps coming up. Spirit just keeps saying, yeah. It's heartbreak. Hotel. You said you'll be here by 9. Where you at? Hello? Hello, you're not answering your phone. What's up? Uh-oh. Total drama. Feeling destroyed, shattered, broken, fucked up. And I'm talking about this trip back here. Spirit keeps saying something's wrong with King, though. Something's not right. Yeah, Spirit said you already know the tea. Okay. Somebody's keeping a secret. It's a female energy, and she's keeping a secret. And this is about the family. Spirit says one more card off the top of the deck. See, somebody's trying to burn evidence. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's not my business, child. King and Laina. Laina and King. Okay. Red flags. Beware. Toxic warnings. Danger. Thank you, Spirit. Money over value. Somebody has a secret job. They need to detox because they feel suffocated, needy. Interesting. Someone's making the other weight too. Like, the heck? King and Laina. Thank you. All right, there's this energy of someone feeling like they're in charge, fire, passionate, but yet chaotic, adventurous, decisive, loyal, optimistic, impulsive, someone who inspires others to create when it comes to this relationship. And so there's teamwork. There's studying and learning and collaboration. There's determination and attention to detail to make money, but also to stay rooted and grounded. Thank you, Spirit. But then there's also this energy of someone having innocence and freedom and leaving and feeling very foolish, but also acknowledging careless, a lack of commitment, new beginnings. And as I say this, Spirit is telling me that there's issues with money, and I've brought this up in other readings. There's some energy of bankruptcy. It's interesting that the leader says, let's work together, only for them to branch out on their own. One card. How does King currently feel about Laina? Thank you. Look, and it is sideways. I mean, he feels like he's in between when it comes to her. Sometimes she's working for, his good and they're manifesting. And then it feels like there's other times when she's against him and she's using, her energy for bad. We can call that spell work too, right? Yeah, he's on the fence. Like sometimes she's down and we got it. She's creative and action oriented and empowering and manifesting. And other time she has blocked creativity and a blockage and not learning from past mistakes, weak, indecisive and frustrated. And then how does Laina currently feel about King? Security. It just keeps coming out. He's her security. Mature, grounded male, successful, wealthy businessman, bettering himself, not a risk taker though. Empire, thriving, high status, stability, security, enterprising, someone preoccupied with financial matters. Okay, Spirit says in the middle of the deck, she also feels that though as much money as he brings in, he mismanages the finances. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, lacks balance, lacks organization, poor financial decision, bites off more than he can chew, poor concentration. What's their biggest obstacle? The women. Budgeting is a big obstacle, okay? Shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, issues, generosity, sharing greed, unwarranted fear of poverty is an obstacle with the Four of Pentacles. Security is an obstacle. Materialism, dullness, preoccupation with money, one who mismanages money, someone who will do anything for money. King of Pentacles in reverse. Another obstacle, and I read obstacles in reverse for those who don't know. Apathy is an obstacle, seizing opportunities, letting go of regret, end of stagnation, motivation, enthusiasm, all obstacles, exhaustion, a lack of enjoyment is an obstacle. Lost opportunities are obstacles. All these are obstacles. So what's next for these two on their visit while visiting in the U.S.? It's going to be an interesting visit, Spirit says. Yeah, the Tower moment. One thing that they're trying to do is avoid disaster. I feel like energetically, Spirit is showing me a scene where they're trying to say, look, when we go, we're not going to argue. We're not going to fight. Well, if you have an issue with me, we're not going to blow up in front of nobody. We're going to talk about it. You're going to tell me, let's go to the car. We're going to talk. You're going to tell me, let's step outside. Or I'm going to show you. I'm going to see you. You're going to give me the signal. And I know to let you cool off, calm down. We don't want nobody to think that we are off. We are in love. We love each other. Like, that's what Spirit is showing me. Because there's this energy of resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss, time to pick up the pieces and start anew. And this is going to happen very quickly. They're trying to avert disaster because something is coming quickly. There's speed and movement behind some type of action in the area of business, but also in the area of romance. And this could be happening over the holidays. A romance. Okay, Spirit. And then the Eight of Swords, which leads to someone being able to escape, not just their mental prison mentally, but physically and emotionally. Escape, release, finding solutions, options, opting out. Spirit saying opting out, taking control, relief. Interesting that comes out. So let's get this deck real quick because I was ready, but Spirit's like, one more. Okay, Laina and King. Thank you. There it goes. There it goes. That's why Spirit said one more card. Spirit said, Spirit. Okay. Love after heartbreak. Are you each other's love after heartbreak? Just a question. Because there's still a lot of distance between you, even though you're in love. There's still so much distance. And this is because of the third party, which has been a resonating theme in this reading. You guys, call me back. Sending you love and light.